Jack had always been an ambitious soul, driven by his dreams of building a business empire, but deep in his heart, there was always a space for something more, something he never quite understood until he met Prette in his school days. Prette was different from everyone else, not just because of her humble background, but because of the kindness that radiated from her like the sun cutting through the darkness. Jack, the son of a wealthy businessman, had always been surrounded by privilege, yet he found himself drawn to the simplicity and sincerity of Prette, a girl whose family struggled to make ends meet. They first crossed paths in their high school library, where Prette was absorbed in an old, tattered book about entrepreneurship, her eyes filled with dreams far greater than her circumstances. Jack, amused and intrigued, struck up a conversation, and from that day forward, their connection grew stronger, built on shared aspirations, stolen moments between classes, and long conversations under the starry sky. Despite their differences in background, Jack and Prette formed an inseparable bond. Jack admired Prette's determination, her unwillingness to be defined by her struggles. She had an intelligence that went beyond textbooks, a wisdom that stemmed from her hardships, and a belief that she could carve out a future despite the obstacles in her way. Jack, on the other hand, had always lived in a world where everything came easily to him, but through Prette, he began to see life from a new perspective. He realized that true strength was not in wealth, but in resilience, and he found himself falling deeply in love with her. But life had its cruel ways of testing love, and Jack's family disapproved of his growing affection for a girl they deemed unworthy of their status. His father, a strict businessman, warned him against getting involved with someone from a lower class, insisting that love was a distraction from his responsibilities. Pressured by expectations and bound by family obligations, Jack was sent abroad for higher studies, while Prette was left behind with nothing but memories and a broken heart. He left with a promise that he would return, but distance and time have a way of changing people. Letters turned into silence, and what once was a love full of hope became an ache buried deep in their hearts. Years passed, and Jack, despite achieving all the success he had dreamed of, found himself haunted by the emptiness that wealth could never fill. He had built a business empire, became a respected name in the industry, but inside, he felt hollow. No matter how much he accomplished, nothing compared to the warmth he once felt with Prette. Meanwhile, Prette, despite her struggles, never lost hope. She pursued her education with determination, working multiple jobs to support her family, always carrying the fragments of their love in her heart. She had built a modest yet fulfilling life for herself, proving that she was capable of standing on her own. Fate, however, had its own plans. One evening, Jack, now a successful entrepreneur, walked into a modest cafe in his hometown, only to find Prette behind the counter, serving customers with the same warmth and grace that had once captivated him. Their eyes met, and in that instant, time folded upon itself, bringing back the years they had lost. Without hesitation, Jack approached her, his voice trembling with emotion. They spent hours catching up, sharing their triumphs and hardships, realizing that despite everything, their love had never truly faded. Jack, unwilling to let destiny slip through his fingers once again, fought against societal expectations and his family's disapproval, proving that love was not about wealth or status, but about connection, perseverance, and the courage to fight for what truly matters. That he helped Prette achieve her dreams, supporting her in launching her own business, and together, they built an empire, not just of success, but of love, respect, and unwavering commitment. As years passed, their love story became a testament to the power of true love, proving that no barrier, neither wealth nor time, could stand against the depth of a connection rooted in sincerity. They faced challenges together, fought battles side by side, and emerged stronger with each trial. Through every hardship, their love only deepened, growing into something greater than they had ever imagined. In the end, Jack and Prette stood side by side, not just as business partners but as soulmates, proving to the world that true love, once found, never truly fades but only grows stronger with time. They had defied expectations, broken through barriers, and found their way back to each other, proving that love, in its purest form, was the greatest success of all. Their story, one of patience, resilience, and undying devotion, would be told for generations to come, a reminder that love, no matter how impossible it may seem, always finds a way.